Hey loves, I thought I would record a video on how to use a pendulum. So in the program, we have muscle testing done via, using your body as divination, basically using your body as a big pendulum. And the last couple of years, I've started to use pendulums. And for me, this has speeded up everything. So I thought I would just give you a choice. So if you like using the body method, you can do that. If you want to use a finger method, whatever it is, I just want you to have access to the intuition, right? And the energy tools. Okay, so let's do this. I don't know why I've got these. There we go. I've got my light ring is making, there we go. Okay, perfect. So pendulums, I've got multiple pendulums. Usually they're crystals or gemstones on strings. Sometimes if I am away from my pendulum, I will even take my necklace off. I do this a lot, and I use that for a pendulum. Basically, you just want something that's kind of heavy and weighted. Okay. The first thing you want to do is you want to find your yes and your no. Now, I know for me, generally, yes is moving forward, no is sideways. Some people, it goes differently. So you want to get a baseline, just as when I showed you this one, you need to establish what's a yes, what's a no. Okay, so you want to hold it. Just hold it like this. And you could say, show me a yes. Now, see, mine's already starting. Then you want to just say, show me a no. Now notice it's changing. Show me confusion. So see how it's going in a circle? Okay, so just like I had you do when I showed you the muscle testing video, you don't want to ask it like, I don't know, how do I say this? There is some question whether this stuff is predictive, right? Like, will so-and-so ask me to marry him? You know, that kind of stuff. So that's sort of future, that's a little predictive. You don't want to answer, like, who do I need to be to make $1 million? Because, right? You want to ask a yes or no question. So the first thing I do is just basically I tune in, I say, show me a yes. Then I say, I'm neutral. Because you want to make sure your energy is neutral. You want to make sure you are getting the right answer. So I'm neutral, yes. My answers are being guided by the highest and the best. Yes. There's interference in my answers, no. So see, that's kind of like my baseline. I get to where the point of like, okay, the information I'm getting is being delivered by source, right? Or intuition, higher self, whatever you want to call it. So then I can ask a specific question. So for example, a lot of times my clients come to me and they want something. So I usually start it in what you want. I want to attract 5 clients, and I'll say, okay for them to attract 5 clients. Yes. Something is blocking. No. See how I do it? So what I do is I bounce between a question and then I hear an intuition. So you might not be able to do it this quickly. In the worksheets, there's lots of really good questions. So let's just say you have a desire. Let's say I want to bring in $10,000 this month. Just say, okay, I can bring in $10,000 this month. Let's say it comes up a no, right? So then the series of questions is, I always say, this is mine, yes or no. And I say, this is this life or a past life. I say it's somebody else's, and I walk you through the questions on the worksheets. But what I just wanted you to just get the sense of just practicing this. What else? How else do we do this? I don't have any supplements here. I don't have supplements. But say, for example, I'll give you an example. So I'm choosing between 2 programs, right? So I'll say, okay, over here is this program, and over here is that program. And I'll just say, which is optimal? Show me which is optimal. And it goes over there. You can use it like that. You can use it with supplements. I use this all the time with supplementation. So the doctor gives me, take 3 of these, or I just go, how many is optimal? 1. I'll just go, okay, so I'm thinking of how much vitamin C I need to take a day, right? So say, watch, 1, 2, 3. It's optimal for me to take 3, okay? You can do this with pricing. I say optimal is because that's obviously optimal to charge. I'm just making this up. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to have a retreat, right? So you'll watch real time. I'm going to have a retreat. It's going to be called You Unleashed. Woohoo! This is the guys if you're in this program, you get the bonus of this, right? So let's just see the price. This is how I do it, right? So I already did optimal to do this retreat, optimal to do it in Arizona, optimal to do it in May or June. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, now watch. It's optimal to charge $50. No, optimal to charge $200. Optimal to charge $300. See, it's getting closer, right? $400. Okay, optimal. Now watch. Optimal to have 4 people, 8 people, 10 or more people. Yeah. So then you can also chunk it. 10 to 12 people. No, 12 to 14 people. Okay? So I'm going to have 12, right? That's how you do it. So you can chunk it. Like lots of times when I work with somebody, you'll hear me say, is it a part? Then I'll say, do I need to know an age? Yes. Well, if somebody's 50 years old, I can't go, is it 50? Is it 12? Is it 13? Is it 14? Is it 15? You know what I mean? So I'll just go, it's 0 to 10. No. It's 10 to 20. Yes. Ooh, okay. It's 10 to 15. No. It's 15 to 20. Okay. Then I go, it's 15. It's 16. It's 17. It's 18. And I say, what happened at 18? Okay. So we're just going to play with it. I'm going to show you a bunch of demonstrations. In class, we're going to use this a lot. I'll show it to you, but I want you to be playing with it, okay? Like I say in one of my other videos, you can't hurt anything with this. It's not, you're not cutting out organs. You're just asking questions. It's energy. Now, I will say, sometimes if you're, where I get messed up or when I don't get answers, that if there's too much of an emotional charge. So sometimes I will call a friend and say, hey, can you just check for me because I'm not neutral. Even though I think I'm neutral, like if you get an answer, then a different answer, and it's just like, what? It's always best just start with your name. My name's Therese. If it's going, you're off, right? I'm neutral. Yes. Okay. You can sometimes say, it's okay for me to ask this question right now. I guess not, right? It's okay for me to have this information right now. Yes. I get this is the right time to do this work. Yes. Ask. Now the thing that's different with this, and unlike the other muscle testing where you face north, you don't have to have a north. I actually was really funny. I was on the airplane coming home recently, and I was reading a book, and I was just wanting to see if I have some of these. I was reading about money, and I was like, do I have these beliefs? And I just sitting reading a book, just doing this on the plane, and a woman's looking over. She pulls up her pendulum, and I'm like, yay, how cool is that, right? So don't hesitate. Just play with it. That's it. All right. Much love. And I can't wait to teach this to you. Bye.